Aloha, everybody. Thank you for being with us tonight. In order to keep the positivity rates and case numbers stable, experts warn that the state needs to keep its guard up moving forward and to be careful about easing restrictions. Nikki Schenfeld follows up.
Experts say there are several reasons why cases have dropped. More testing is being done, vaccination rates are up, there are 10,000 fewer travelers entering the state daily than the beginning of August, and more restrictions have been put in place. On August 23rd, Governor Ige asked visitors not to come to Hawaii. 2 days later, Honolulu Mayor Rick Blangiardi decreased gathering sizes to 25 outdoors and 10 indoors. And on September 13th, Safe Access Oahu was rolled out.
While people are like, well, it's no longer the thousands, it's down, we can breathe, it's still a math and an epi equation where 400 people a day for 2 to 3 weeks is still a lot of people with COVID.
Experts say that kind of mentality could ignite another surge.
If they see small numbers, then they adapt the other way, they let the guard down.
Historically, when people did that, it gave the virus a chance to spread. And Delta proved just how quickly it could.
The big question now is, how far do we go before we start relaxing?
The state went from 60.1% fully vaccinated on August 1st to 67.2% today, leaving just over 100,000 Hawaii residents still unvaccinated.
We have to still be a little bit careful with the reopening because the Delta will find them if we don't reopen cautiously.
Forecasters say it's hard to predict what impact mitigation measures have because it requires speculating people's behavior. For now, if there are no changes in vaccination rates and transmission, the model predicts cases could drop to below 250 by the end of the week. Best case in blue is if vaccination rates go up 20% and transmission drops, we could enter October with 185 cases. Worst case scenario would be 322 cases by Thursday. Experts say mask wearing and the Safe Travels program should remain in place, and testing needs to remain readily available. Lieutenant Governor Josh Green agrees and says the state still has a ways to go to get numbers down, and there is no need to rush.
We need to get those numbers way lower so that a surge can't hurt us. I think we should be somewhat conservative in opening up and just gradually reduce restrictions. I just think if people hold on a little longer, we're good, but they've done a great job. These last 3 weeks have been very successful in Hawaii to both stop the Delta surge and to begin to dig out from a really deep hole in the hospitals.
Nikki Schenfeld, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.